What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 90 overall zero chill ghost cards for you to add to your MUT 24 squad. Now, real quick, before we jump on into the best cards to pick up, let's go over how you can earn one of these cards for free. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You're going to go into your solo challenges, and you're going to look for the newly added solos that say Ghost of MUT. There's 3 different sequences, past, present, and future, and if you take a look at the milestone rewards here, you're going to get coins, you're going to get zero chill XP, there's an 82 plus pack, but the most important reward here is at tier 7, 120 stars, you're going to get a fantasy pack that gives you a 90 overall ghost player. Don't get that confused with the 90 overall zero chill players. This is a new set of cards that just came out yesterday, and I know you're looking like big deal at 90 and it's BND. These are actually some really good cards. I think there are a lot of good budget options out here, so not only can you get one for free, if you're looking to maybe add some others to the team, they're roughly under 100,000 coins right now. I think they'll get cheaper as the days go on, so I wouldn't recommend buying right now, but once they drop down to like high 80s, low 80s, around there, pretty good budget options. And another reason that they are is because if you go to your zero chill field pass, you can earn a free strategy item that's going to give them +1 speed, and it boosts a bunch of other attributes. So I've been getting this question a lot. Let's cover it again real quick here. If you go into the zero chill field pass, go to objectives, and then down to the Madden Express stop schedule. There's 5 objectives in this list. If you complete 4 of them, it's going to unlock the 5th objective, and that 5th objective will give you the chill out strategy item and a Dewan Payne token that upgrades him from an 85 overall to an 88 overall for free. Here is that strategy item, and this is going to impact every ghost card and every zero chill card, and you can see all the boosts that it gives you. The most notable one is going to be down at the bottom, the +1 speed, but I mean, it boosts man coverage, zone coverage, route running. Like, this one is going to impact a lot of skill position players, and they didn't actually like shaft these players on speed. Let's take a look at the first one. It's Keaton Mitchell, great budget running back. He's got by default here our stock speed of a 93. Like, that's really good. Obviously, because I'm good at math, I know if you add in the +1 speed, that's going to bump him up to 94 with that strategy item. But he's got good agility, good acceleration. Break tackle at 90 is really solid as well. 93 change of direction. 80 catching is good for a running back. Spin move is 88. Juke move is 90. Like, he hits all the thresholds. The only bad thing about this card is the carry and the trucking. So you're going to want to try to avoid big hit stick tackles. If you find he's fumbling a lot, you may want to turn your ball carry on conservative to limit those fumbles. But I think this is a really good budget running back, and he doesn't get the greatest abilities, but if you want to, you can throw Jukebox on there for 2 AP. Jaylen Waddle absolutely should have got a better card. Unfortunately, he did not. But this one's still actually pretty good. The 90 OVR ghost card, 5'10", so he's not really tall, but I think he's a really good slot receiver. 93 speed and 95 deep route running. Everything else is like mid to high 80s, with the catching being at 86. That's definitely disappointing. The short route running I wouldn't really care about. The mid at 89 isn't great, but luckily that strategy item will bump that up to 91, so he's going to hit that 90 plus threshold on the mid route running, and he already gets it by default on the deep. He does get slot apprentice for 2 AP, which would probably be the best recommended ability. So all in all, he's really fast. He can, run routes 20 yards plus downfield very well. You may have a drop or two, but if you got gift wrapped on your quarterback, you probably don't have to worry about that. This is another good budget speedster player, and he can always just end up being like your kick and punt returner for a month or two because of the speed. You don't necessarily have to play him at wide receiver if you already have better options at that position on your team. There's one other receiver that we're going to mention, Jake Bobo, 6'4", 92 speed, so you can bump that up to 93. His route running is better, 90, 89, 91, and again, that strategy item will get the mid route running at 91. His catching isn't great either, 87 catch, 86 catch in traffic, 89 spec catch, but if you got gift wrapped on your quarterback, that will alleviate that problem. And Jake Bobo also, like Jaylen Waddle, will get slot apprentice for 2 AP. There are 2 right tackles to choose from, and I think Dewan Jones is going to be the better of the 2, and it's not really because of his attributes. Look at his height and weight, 6'8" and 374 pounds. A lot of times for offensive linemen in this game, size matters, and it's a little bit more important than attributes, believe it or not. And you also think about him at right tackle, and then you got that Donald Penn tight end card from the Twitch Drops program. If you go with the blocking all the way option on him, those two next to each other running stretch plays to the right could be really, really good to break some space open for you and get some big runs. 91 strength on this card, 88 awareness, pass block at 91, and his run block is at 90. So I think a really good option for a free card at right tackle. The strategy item won't really heavily impact him, and he doesn't have any abilities that I think are worth using any AP on, but it's always great to build your offensive and defensive lines with free cards, and Dewan Jones is certainly going to be another one. On the defensive side, you have defensive tackle Kobe Turner from the Rams, who is finally a free option who gets inside stuff. You don't really see that too often. So, you know, kind of modest attributes, 80 speed, 288 pounds is a little bit small for a defensive tackle. He does give you 92 block shed, 88 power move. The finesse move stinks at 74, but I'm mainly looking at this card as if you need a defensive tackle who gets inside stuff and you're low on coins, this card can finally get it. And again, I think he's the very first option to do so. So not the best card, but his abilities are really, really good. And then one other player you can put on the defensive line, you'd have to put him on your specialist screen as either a rush right end or rush left end. It's left outside linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel. 91 speed on this card with 90 acceleration, so you can get that up to 92 with the speed. And then he gives you 93 block shed and 90 finesse move. So I think he's a really good speed rusher, but he should also be solid against the run with the 87 tackle and 93 block shed. As far as abilities go on this card, not amazing. You can go with defensive rally for 2 AP. If you don't know what that ability does, it basically boosts your pass rush on 3rd and 4th down, but it boosts the entire defensive line, so it helps out other players as well, and that's why it's, you know, one of the better ones out there. I still don't use it for as far as AP goes because I value pick artists a little bit more, but it's a solid ability if you got the ability points free and you're looking to boost your pass rush. And we close it out with one defensive back. It's the rookie premier legend Julius Brent, 6'3" with 92 speed, 92 zone, and 88 man coverage. Unfortunately, the biggest disappointment on this card is that he does not get pick artists. If he would have got pick artists for 2 AP, this would have been probably one of my top 3 choices. The other options you have as far as abilities go are going to be flat zone KO for 2 AP. I mean, he does excel in zone coverage with that 92 zone and the man coverage only being 88, but remember that strategy item, that's going to boost it up to a 90, so he'll hit the threshold on there, but he does get that flat zone KO for 2 AP. And then the other one, which I only used once on the legend Troy Polamalu earlier in the year, is Acrobat. So I don't think it's worth wasting 2 AP, but it could somewhat, like, it's not going to work as good as pick artist, but it could somewhat replace it in a sense that you don't have the access to pick artists and you got 2 AP available and you're looking to put an ability on this card. You can try out Acrobat, and that's it. Those are going to be the best 90 overall ghost cards to pick up from that free fantasy pack. Again, I think some really, really good budget options out there, and with that strategy item, it's going to make them even better. Let me know who you guys took out of your free pack, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.